In today's video, we're going to be ranking YouTuber apologies from the worst to the best. For the tier list ranking, we have Oscar worthy, crying for views, PR apology, did the job, and kinda cooked. And at the end of the video, one of these will be moving into the S++ GOAT apology as the worst of the worst, most iconic apology ever recorded. So starting off, we have Colleen Ballinger, also known as Miranda Sings. She was pretty poppin' back in the day. I know a lot of girls used to watch her. My sister used to watch her videos. The first time I heard about her was from my sister. Now, she kind of got in some hot water when it was found out that she was involved in sexting underage fans and grooming them. It got leaked that she had group chats with her fans where she would like overshare personal information about her life and make sexual requests and even send nudes. Now, in this infamous apology video where she played the ukulele and sang a song to apologize, she said she did that because she was being told she's not allowed to say anything publicly regarding the situation, but she said she found a loophole in that she wasn't told she's not allowed to sing. Now, this is just outrageous. I mean, only a woman could think of some fucking stupid shit like that. She thought she was being smart. She thought she cooked. For now, this has to go in Oscar worthy. This, whipping out a ukulele and singing a fucking song as an apology for grooming fans and sexting underage fans in a group chat. I mean, this has to be at the top of the list. I mean, YouTubers are some fucking pretty retarded people and they do some pretty dumb shit, you know what I'm saying? But this has to take the cake. This really has to take the cake. Playing a fucking ukulele in the middle of your fucking apology for grooming fans. It's not like she's apologizing for some trivial dumb shit. She's grooming children and she's playing a fucking ukulele in the middle. That's outrageous. This has to go Oscar worthy for now. But we're going to be moving on to the next one as EDP 445. Again, another iconic moment. This is another iconic moment. Bunch of PDF files, man. A bunch of PDF files in this. He was caught sexting underage girls, multiple of them that he admitted to. And not only was he caught once, he was caught twice. And in the now infamous meme where he said he was going to get some cupcakes, and then later on, after the whole situation happened, he went and apologized, not to the victims, not to the girls, not to anyone who's a victim of shit like that, to his friends and family for letting them down. Don't apologize to the people you done wrong. And you were sending dick pics to underage girls, and he was sending pictures of his shit to girls. Like, I love it, bro. What the fuck, man? This is out pictures of their shit pics, bro. Like, look, I get it. Maybe in the boys group chat you send a shit pic or something, but this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. And not even apologizing to the victims, but to your friends and family. I'd say crying for views. It wasn't as iconic as the Colleen Ballinger one. He didn't sing, unfortunately. I wish he did. Imagine this motherfucker singing for us, but it's up there. It's up there. I think the moment of him being caught and saying he was just trying to get some cupcakes is more iconic than the apology, but the apology nonetheless is iconic. Next up, we have FaZe K. I don't know how well you can see this, but obviously this was after the Save the Kids scam, which he and his brother, FaZe Jarvis, another FaZe member, Tico, were involved in. Now, obviously in this, he goes to deflect all blame. I would say PR apology. Honestly, it was nothing special, nothing memorable. I don't think he was crying. There were no tears. There was obviously no singing. I mean, if he sung, that would have been straight to the top, but not a memorable apology. Really not a memorable apology. He seemed a little bit emotional, but compared to the EDP situation or compared to the ukulele situation, just not up there. I would have liked to see a bit more effort from FaZe K. Maybe some crying, maybe some fucking long pauses. You know what I'm saying? Start fucking maybe playing the victim game. Maybe just start doing some Fortnite emotes or some shit. I don't fucking know. You know what I'm saying? Just a bit more creativity in the apology I would have liked to see. So it's going to go PR apology for that reason. Next up, we've got the Fine Brothers. Obviously, they had that massive React channel. They still do. And this happened when they tried copywriting an entire genre of React videos, to which they got called out for. Now, although there was no crying, there was no singing, what they did do very well was play the victim card and deflect the blame. That is another thing in these YouTuber apologies. Some people cry, some people sit there and play fucking musical instruments, and some people deflect the blame and fail to take any accountability. So for that reason, this will go PR apology. They took no accountability. It wasn't that dramatic, but for the fact they took no accountability in the apology, it's going to have to go PR. Next up, we have the brother himself, FaZe Jarvis, or ex-FaZe member. Obviously, after he got banned from Fortnite, his infamous apology video where he was bawling his fucking eyes out crying, confessing his love for the game Fortnite. You know what I'm saying? Fortnite was his life and he got banned and started crying. This is an infamous infamous apology video. Plus, this is one of my favorites. I love the emotion in the video. You can really feel how emotionally connected he is to this video game, Fortnite. And for that reason, it's gonna have to go crying for views. I mean, the category perfectly suits it. He was literally crying for views. I think it has like 15-20 million views on an apology video, which is, you know, some good ad revenue, some good money right there. I'd say that's a dub. So we can put that in crying for views. I really like the emotionality. You know, you can really just feel like he's upset. You can feel it in your soul that this man is hurt and this is really going to affect his life in a big way, getting banned from Fortnite. It's one of those things you just can't recover from. Like, you know, some people's like parents die, or like they're in a really long relationship and they get divorced and they lose everything or some shit like that. Or maybe a dog dies, but no, he got banned on Fortnite. So this has to go at the top of the totem pole when you think about it in terms of traumatic events in life. I can't think of anything worse. I really can't. So crying for views, I mean, it suits it perfectly. Next up, we're going to be moving on to J Station, infamous YouTuber who faked his girlfriend's death for views. Not only did he do that, he used many dead celebrities in the title and thumbnail for clickbait and views, and he's known for those fucking 3 a.m. Ouija board challenges. You know, some really funny iconic moments from his videos. You can really tell some of them are really heartfelt and definitely not acting at all.
What's poppin', guys? Back with another 3 a.m. challenge. As you guys know, my girlfriend Alexia just passed away in a tragic accident, guys.
I say PR apology for this one. You know, again, I would have liked to see some crying, maybe like FaZe Jarvis, maybe a musical instrument, you know what I'm saying? Maybe fucking some PDF file shit. I don't know. No, I actually wouldn't. What the fuck? No, I don't want to see that. But yeah, again, you can see in these PR apologies, it's just lacking that emotional depth, right? And the musical connection as well. There's no music, there's no emotional depth. So for that reason, it's gonna have to go PR apology. Next up, we've got KSI. This was after he used the slur Paki in one of the Sidemen's now deleted videos. I guess Paki is a fucking racist slur in the UK for brown people. And I really didn't think the whole situation was that big a deal. I don't think he should have apologized, honestly. I don't think the video deserved to be deleted. It's kind of did the job. It just did the job. You know, he was reading from a script. It was short, nothing over dramatic. He didn't deflect blame. He didn't fail to take accountability. He took accountability for his actions and it done the job. It was just a basic, simple apology video. Next up, we've got Laura Lee, a famous makeup YouTuber who was exposed for making racist tweets. And then she went and dropped a whole apology video. Now, this is one of my favorite videos. I love the crying in there. The forced crying, you could tell she was trying hard to get the tears out. She was trying to just stare fucking deep into the abyss just to have something come out, rubbing the fucking eyes over and over again. You know, that little bit of spit as well that comes out of her fucking mouth where she's just bawling her eyes out. You know, I think this has to go Oscar worthy. She made herself cry on the spot, which I always respect in an apology video. Make yourself cry, get some fucking spit coming out of the mouth to the point she couldn't even talk. You couldn't understand the words coming out of her mouth. This is one of my favorite apology videos. The raw emotion you can feel, the tears coming out the eyes, the forced fucking eye rubs over and over again. This is Oscar worthy in my opinion. Definitely deserves to be up there. Next up, probably the most famous apology video of all time. We have Logan Paul and the suicide forest incident. Now, who can forget this when Logan Paul filmed a dead body? And I'm gonna say PR apology, or did the job. Maybe we put him in there with his mate KSI. Did the job. There was no crying. It was short and sweet to the spot. You know, if you can get a good sigh in right before you start, you know what I'm saying? It really sets the tone that you're apologetic. You know, you're really self-reflective and you're thinking about your actions and the people they might have hurt and all the money you've lost and all the sponsors. That's probably what really hurts most these guys, the money and sponsors. Who gives a fuck about the fans or whoever fucking little kid you were touching? You know what I'm saying? Apologize to your fans, not the fucking victims. But I do appreciate a good sigh at the start. Unfortunately, there was no crying once again, and it wasn't dragged out. There was no music, which I would have appreciated since Logan's known for dropping diss tracks and making music. So maybe Logan could have brought his musical talents into the apology video. Logan is also known for being an actor. Didn't he like stage in some fucking movie or some YouTube original series? So he could have brought out the acting chops, started crying. You know, imagine Logan started crying and dropping fucking music in the apology video. That would have gone straight to GOAT apology S++, but unfortunately he didn't. So it's gonna go and did the job. You know what? We'll move it to PR. We'll move it to PR simply because of the sigh. Next up, we got PewDiePie. Obviously, the famous bridge incident, PUBG. He dropped the fucking N-word after getting killed. One of my favorite moments in YouTube history. I don't even know how that's a slip up. I don't know how something like that happens, but it did. From PewDiePie, king of YouTube at the time. Simple, straight to the point. He didn't dodge accountability. He didn't do no over dramatic side. guys. There was no crying. There was no music, which I would have loved to see from PewDiePie. It's gonna have to go did the job, because it did the job. It was short, sweet, to the point. There was no deflecting blame. There was no dodging accountability like you're in the fucking Matrix. And yeah, it's gonna go did the job. Next up, we have Rice Gum. Now this was for his promoting gambling scandal to kids, where he was promoting like the mystery box site where like you could open a fucking mystery box for $5 and win an iPhone, which was obviously fake, and he was caught out for promoting that to little kids, to which he apologized. And then, you know, he just spoke about how he got greedy and wanted the money, and he gave away some Amazon codes which ended up being used. So it's gonna go PR apology. Obviously there was no crying from Rice Gum, which I would have liked to see, and he did try and do a giveaway at the end of like $100 or $200 worth of Amazon codes that had already been redeemed. So we're gonna say PR, because he did try the PR play of, hey, let me give, you know, a tiny percentage of the money I made to some of you guys back so people stop crying, which is a good PR move. It always is, right? To just give away money. You almost can't ever complain about someone giving away money. So it's a good PR move. Unfortunately for Rice Gum, a lot of the codes he was giving away were already claimed, so it doesn't really have the intended effect you want it to. Next up, we have Tana Mojo. This is when she was apologizing once again. Our second entry for the N-word. She was apologizing for saying the N-word in, you know, a now like a viral video, and then the whole incident with iDubbbz that happened as well, which was legendary. I don't remember if she cried. Maybe we'll have to go back and watch it. I'll put crying for views. I'll put crying for views, because what I remember was it was overly dramatic. It was overly dragged out. It was way too long, which is always a good thing. You always, you know, kind of want to ramble on for too long in these videos. You want to just drag shit out. Make the apology unnecessarily long. Talk in circles. All these things are great. So we're going to put crying for views. Did she really cry? I don't fucking know, but we'll put in crying for views. Also, because we have so many in PR apology, let's just change it up. Put in crying for views. You know what I'm saying? And it's Tana Mojo, so she's probably made at least 3 or 4 apology videos. So I think she does deserve one of the top spots. Next up, we've got T Martin for the famous CSGO Lotto incident. Now, this is when he was promoting gambling once again. Another second entry. We have Rice Gum, and now we have T Martin. He was promoting gambling to kids on a CSGO gambling website, and he didn't disclose the fact he's a co-owner of the site, to which he made an apology video. And I want to put this in Oscar worthy, honestly. He pulled out a few great stops, a few never before seen stops as well. You know, he had the apology video, he does the long sigh at the beginning, which is always good, but something we've yet to see ever again. He pulled out the fucking Labrador. He got his dog in the apology video. Everyone likes dogs. Who doesn't love a fucking adorable little dog? You know what I'm saying? Who can be mad at a cute little dog? You can't be mad. If EDP was apologizing for the PDF file shit and he had a dog with him, apology accepted. You know what I'm saying? You cannot get mad at a dog. So for that reason, T Martin, he knows the fucking game. Intelligent human being. You can never ever ever get mad at a cute dog. So he pulled that one out, which I've never seen to this day. You best believe if I ever got to make an apology video, I'm getting the fucking dog out. The dog's gonna be right there in the fucking video the whole time. He's the spotlight. You know what I'm saying? He steals the show. So, you know, that's a fucking 1000 IQ move from T Martin right there. 1000 IQ move. And another thing which I really love, he deflected accountability and blame. He made it very clear that he did not ever publicly deny being an owner of the website, and that it was public information, although he never said it himself. You know, I guess you were just supposed to look it up for yourself that he was a co-owner of the gambling website he was promoting, and he made it seem like he just stumbled across this website by accident. So he deflected blame, he pulled out the dog, and another honorable mention, you can clearly see the guy is fucking rich in the apology video. Look at the size of that house. You don't even need to see the entire house to know the guy's fucking balling. So it's always nice when these YouTubers flaunt the money in your face, which T Martin did. He got the dog out, he deflected the blame, so this one's gonna go Oscar worthy, one of my favorites for sure. And now we've made it to the end of the video where only one of these is gonna get moved into the S++ GOAT apology. Only one of these is the greatest apology of all time. Now look, I really love the crying, you know, from Jarvis. I love the crying. Jarvis might have to get moved up. Honestly, Jarvis is getting moved up. We're gonna make a late game switch. Jarvis is getting moved up. Oscar worthy. I know he cried for views, so did Laura Lee, but Jarvis was really heartfelt. He's gonna get moved up. It wasn't just 1 or 2 tears. He was bawling, and this is a tough choice. This is a really tough choice. I love the ukulele move. The ukulele and the music, I mean, never before seen. But again, T Martin with the fucking dog. A much more subtle play. A much subtle play. And, you know, it worked because I guess no one gives a shit about what happened anymore. I mean, for all these, you could say the same. I think Laura Lee is gonna have to... fuck. But the ukulele might be winning me over here. The ukulele might be winning me over. This is a really tough choice, you know what I'm saying? But unfortunately, only one of them can go. It's gonna have to be the ukulele. It's gonna have to be the ukulele. The ukulele with the singing, with deflecting blame, and the PDF file allegations all stacked on top of each other make for a fucking goat apology. The greatest of all time. Bust out the ukulele, bust out the fucking singing, bust out the deflection. This has to go goat apology. The greatest of all time. Out of every apology here, this one takes the cake. But that's been it for today's video. Let me know if you guys agree. Let me know if I missed any other iconic apology moments. And yeah, click on another one on the screen and fuck off.